Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel.
We have come to discover and confirm that it is only the police that can make our demonstrations either violent or peaceful. The choice is with the police. It is the police that can decide whether the demonstrations will be violent or will be peaceful. It's not the people of Kenya. That we confirmed yesterday. So we want to, for now, we want to plead with the police. Please, let the demonstrations be peaceful. Because they are going to go on. So please, let them be peaceful. Don't make them violent. Don't misuse the tear gas you have. Some of them yesterday ran out of tear gas. Don't misuse the water cannons. Now I'm told all the water cannons are in garage being repaired. Reserve those things for a better day. Don't misuse them. So it is the choice of the police to make either the demonstrations peaceful or violent.
JUNET Mohammed has come out clear to tell the government that the demonstrations which were held yesterday ought to have been peaceful. And what JUNET Mohammed is basically or merely trying to say is that the police are the only ones who can either make these demonstrations peaceful or they can decide to make these demonstrations chaotic. It is so sad that 2 citizens succumbed to gunshots yesterday. That is according to the details that Azimio have released. One person was, I think, a Maseno student. Then there is another person within Jacaranda grounds. So those are 2. Of course, we've heard that the water cannon canter suffered a lot of damages. So what JUNET Mohammed is merely trying to say is that the demonstrations in South Africa were pretty organized because the police there respected the rights of the citizens. And that in South Africa's case, you could see videos of police escorting demonstrators, and demonstrators were singing and chanting and trying to communicate what their minds are all about, while the police were on one side walking with them. You could see that video. And I have a video about those demonstrations in South Africa. Contrary to the demonstrations here in Kenya, whereby now the police were strategically positioned in the roads, and then, like I said in my previous analysis, some roads were cordoned off, and then the police do not want to any kind of assembly of 10 people, 5 people. If you are seen standing in groups of 10s, then you are tear gassed.
Each person experiences hunger in their houses. If it's high school fees, if it's a high, difficult economic time, each person experiences that. And nobody has been mobilized to come out. Each person has come out because of the experience that they have in this country at the moment. So whether they take them or not, whether they tear gas us or not, we are out here because of what we feel and what our people also feel in this country at this moment.
Let me just add, the intention actually to paralyze not only what is going on, but Parliament is there. We were more than 30 members of Parliament, and when they threw tear gas, nothing was happening. Then they pick these 2 out of all the 30, and then now they keep moving them to DCI, to Kiambu. There was absolutely nothing these 2 people did. So our interpretation, there's an attempt, apart from trying to thwart what is going to happen anyway, to actually paralyze Parliament. And the police should not allow themselves to be used to actually stop the activities and the functions of other arms of government.
Notice that this was a peaceful demonstration. Yes. This was a very peaceful demonstration. It is the system that is actually bringing chaos. They are the ones throwing tear gas. They are chasing us all over. They are arresting members of Parliament. They are the ones provoking wananchi. So they take the responsibility.
Na kwanza wacha niseme, na si viongozi peke yake ambao wameshikwa, hata wale wazalendo wa Kenya. the patriotic Kenyans ambao wamejitokeza kwa sababu katiba imewapatia ruhusa ya kupicket, ya kudemonstrate na kutoa voice yao kwa yale mambo, kwa hali ya maisha vile ambayo imekuwa ngumu. Hata mimi, my driver has been arrested.
So that's the difference between our nation's demonstration and South Africa's demonstration. I have seen certain political commentators who are allied to UDA saying that RAILA Odinga's demonstration was not organized. Of course, it was not organized, because how could it be organized if tear gas were being lobbied here and there? There was no way it was going to be organized.
Secondly, hii maneno ni fupi sana. Hii maneno ni fupi. Vile leader minority amesema. Wewe ukitaka hii maandamano ikuishe, maneno ni fupi tu. Tangaza leo unga ni shilingi 70. Sewi. Tangaza ya kwamba IEBC will be recruited in a bipartisan manner. Tangaza ya kwamba sava itafunguliwa. Tangaza ya kwamba ile ngine umesema ni gani? Bei ya mafuta iko chini. Maneno fupi tu. Kesho hakuna demonstration. Kufika kesho hakuna demonstration. Mambo itaishia hapo. Si namna hiyo?
Mind you, the relationship between the police and the citizens of Kenya can only be improved if the police decide to respect the Bill of Rights. Demonstrations are things that are allowed here in Kenya, especially with our 2010 constitution. But what JUNET Mohammed has said is that JUNET Mohammed has said that the demonstrators acted in accordance with the law. But JUNET Mohammed is saying that the police are the ones who provoked citizens, and citizens ended up reacting to those provocations. So this can either be peaceful if the police allow it, and these demonstrations can be ugly if the police also decide to follow that route. That's according to JUNET Mohammed. RAILA Odinga has said demonstrations will now double up. It was initially Mondays only, but according to the communications that beginning next week, demonstrations will be on Monday and Thursday, and they will continue until that time where the government of the day decides to respond to these issues of the common citizens. And what are these issues of the common citizens? 1 is the issue of UNGA. 2, issue of fuel. 3, there's the issue of electoral injustices. 4, there is the issue of inclusivity. That is another item that RAILA Odinga has brought into these issues, that the issue of inclusivity must be adhered to. JUNET Mohammed continued somewhere there and said that Gachagua has been saying that yeye ni mtoto wa Mau Mau. But during that day of maandamano, according to JUNET says that Gachagua went to Mombasa, probably halikimbia maandamano. JUNET Mohammed says that Gachagua ran to Mombasa because he was afraid of, I don't know, the skirmishes, or afraid of the eventualities. But let's just listen to what JUNET said with regards to Gachagua's case.
Ya mwisho, ile kitu nimegundua jana. Jamaa alisema ati mimi ni mtu ya Mau Mau, kuachia mimi huyo mtu ataendanga akienda namna hiyo. Jamaa alienda kujificha huko Mombasa kwa hoteli. Anaangalia kwa TV ya Citizen na KTN na TV. Wanaendelea namna gani? Sijaona mtoto wa Mau Mau jana ndani ya town. Hapana tisha watu. Hapana tisha watu, ndugu yangu bwana. Anasema ati bwana rais niwachie mimi. Mimi ndio kiongozi wa Mau Mau. Anajificha nyuma ya polisi. Mau Mau inafaa kuja mbele. Correct. Kuja hapa mbele na watu ya maandamano. So vitisho baridi kama hizo pia zinafanya watu wanaongezeka na nguvu. Inapatia watu nguvu. Vitisho baridi kama hizo wacha kabisa bana Rigathi Gachagua.
So ladies and gentlemen, it is pretty clear what JUNET Mohammed has said. The demonstrations can either be peaceful or they can be chaotic. But the rule of the law requires that the demonstrations be peaceful. And the role of the police is to escort protesters and protect the properties of those people who are not protesting. And that way, the demonstrations will be peaceful. But what we see in Kenya is totally, I don't know how to put this, but it just portrays us negatively that we are not in a civilized nation, that we are still like banana republic. That was not good according to what the international community has observed. the people of Kenya were literally trying to be gagged so that they cannot talk about the issues that are affecting them. I saw these demonstrations. In fact, there's a video I saw about a certain woman who was, I think, literally naked. I mean, I saw that kind of a video. And this woman just walked into a police van and decided to stand there and then climbed that van and slept, on the top of the van. So that was a clear message that these are people ambao wamechoka, that they are ready for anything. That was a message that was being sent. I think, personally, the demonstration of yesterday was successful because the message reached home. And if what I heard from William Samoei Ruto is anything to go by, then I think Ruto is trying to slow down on the stand, and many people have called the faction of UDA to stop being hardliners. They are playing the role of an hardliner. That is not something that is okay with what is happening right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what your opinions are regarding this issue. Kindly subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before. Hit the like button, and then you can hit the notification bell so that every time we upload such videos, you will always become the first person to get notified. Now, ladies and gentlemen, kindly stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.